Should have filmed this video much earlier, but I'm pretty constantly parked in like the procrastination station. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Slightly out of breath because I just ran up the stairs. Today we are going to be taking a look at two subscription boxes and kind of comparing them. They're not fully comparable because they are at two different prices, but they are upgrades to existing subscriptions. So I figured we'd take a look at the Boxycharm Boxyluxe and the IPSY GLAM Bag Plus. Also, very excited to say that today's video is sponsored by Home Chef. For those of you who do not know, Home Chef is a meal kit delivery service that delivers fresh, pre-portioned ingredients straight to your door, and you can create some delicious meals with it. Some of you may be a bit disappointed that today we are not going to be doing a cooking section in this video, but then I'm sure there are several others that are quite happy to not see me try to wield a knife. We will hear a little bit more from our sponsor later, but let's go ahead and jump right on into these boxes. Oh my gosh, heavy. So we have the Boxycharm Boxyluxe right there, and then we have the IPSY GLAM Bag Plus right here. Both of these boxes are an upgrade to an existing subscription. So for the Boxycharm Boxyluxe, it is your subscription price, so $21 and like whatever cents come with tax, plus I wrote a couple little notes here, plus $28.99. So you take that $21 and then you add the $28.99 to get your box price. But that box is always supposed to come with at least a $250 value. Then you have the IPSY GLAM Bag Plus, which is $25 a month. So you take your IPSY price plus $15 extra, and you can choose to keep your IPSY bag and then add this in addition. And this is supposed to have a $120 value with 5 full-size items. So today we're gonna go ahead and look through them both and see perhaps which upgrade is most worth it. I'm gonna start with the Boxyluxe here because I have already done a Boxycharm unboxing and I feel like there are several repeats between the two boxes. Sharp object, sharp object. This box is quite heavy, I will say. Right here on top we have the little pamphlet that tells us everything inside of this box. Oh, okay, right here on top we have a little black satiny bag, which looks pretty cute. Is it a hair straightener again? Oh, it's so tiny. Oh my gosh. Well, is that not just one of the cutest things you've ever seen? Look at that little guy. So in here, we just have the most adorable hairdryer I've ever seen. Here it says this is from PYT. Pretty Young Thing? Is that what that's from? Is that a Michael Jackson song? We'll check on the pamphlet, but this is absolutely adorable. I love this kind of like salmony coral color. It's so cute and little. What? It also has like a diffuser attachment, but I tried to pick it up off the floor and ended up throwing it further across the floor, and we're just gonna leave it. Alright, so off to a pretty good start. I love tiny versions of regular size things and also large versions of regular size things. I would love to see like the world's largest ball of string or the world's largest rocking chair. That would be my kind of road trip destination. Okay, next up in here we have something from Pharmacy. This is the Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. Ooh, that sounds very fancy. This has hydrating honey and gentle flower acids in it. You can see like the little honeycomb design on the top of the box. This is what the bottle looks like. It's like a nice frosted glass. It looks really nice, and I am really enjoying serums recently, and Pharmacy I think is a pretty good brand. Oh, okay, not my favorite smell ever. Can't even describe to you what it smells like, but not my favorite. But this does seem like it would be a pretty nice little serum to test out. Okay, next up in here we have something that is a repeat from the regular Boxycharm subscription. This is the Dominique Cosmetics lip gloss. Oh, but this one's actually a little bit different. This is in the shade Strawberry Lemonade. In my last unboxing, I got the shade Peach Tea. This one's definitely a little bit more on the pink side, but I do think this packaging is super duper adorable. If you'd focus, I'll go ahead and slap a little bit of this on, looking slightly crusty. Oh, I could eat it. Stay strong, Allie. Don't eat the lip gloss. Oh, no sugar's really getting to me. All right, next up in here, ooh, okay, this is from Living Proof. This is the Full Dry Volume Blast Instant Lasting Volume and Texture Thing. Styling and finishing spray. I was really hoping this would be the dry shampoo because I love dry shampoo. It's so convenient. But this is actually a styling and finishing spray. I think it's supposed to give your hair like a lot more volume and body. I would spray this in my hair like right now, but I didn't wash it today, so I'm afraid of adding anything else to it. It might make it look a little icky. Oh, interesting. It says that this is formulated with patent pending expandable textured aerospheres. Science. All right, following up with that, we have something from Dr. Brandt, which is another really nice brand. This is the Clean Biotic pH Balanced Yogurt Cleanser with chlorophyll in it. I really do like Dr. Brandt as a brand. I used the Dr. Brandt primer for a while, and I also liked the microdermabrasion scrub. It's really nice. My bottle's looking a little dirty, but that's okie dokie. So far, I'm noticing that I have a lot of like skincare, hair care kind of stuff, not so much in the way of makeup. We did get a lip gloss, which is definitely makeup related, but so far, not a lot of makeup. So next up here, we have a weird looking tube. What? It's a mascara? I feel like you'll be just as confused after you see it. Maybe not though. I'm pretty easily confused. Anyway, this is what it looks like. It looks like I don't know what, a beauty tool of some sort. Thank goodness there's like a full sheet of directions on it. Oh, okay. It's a curler and a mascara together. I didn't really know where they were going with this. Oh! So it looks like this, and then you flip this back part down, and you got a cute little curler. I never curl my lashes for fear of ripping out all of my lashes, but I'll give it a try today. And then on the inside, you have the wand with regular mascara. I was expecting this to be some type of strange contraption where, like, as you curl, the mascara, like, shoots out at your eyelashes. I don't know. But no, it is just a regular little mascara wand. It smells like mascara. So that is interesting. We do have another makeup item in there. Okay, next up we have a very pretty looking little spray bottle. Oh, and we received something from this brand in the Boxycharm, but it was a little bit different. So this is Skin & Co. Roma Truffle Therapy. Aqua. I've never seen aqua spelled like that. It's probably not aqua, I'm probably saying it wrong. Illuminate Viso Truffle Therapy Illuminating Skin Refreshing Mist. This has some very pretty packaging to it. It also kind of has a milky looking consistency. Oh, not what I was expecting. It's minty. I definitely feel like that would be super refreshing. A lot of skin mists that I get always smell like rose or something like that, but this mintiness might be nice. So we'll give that a try today as well. And then the last two things in here I think are repeats from my last Boxycharm unboxing. So we have the No Problem Prime Essence from Touch and Soul. And I actually ended up really liking this. I've been using it since I did that last unboxing. It's just a super thin kind of serum-y primer. So this is that, and I'll probably save this for like a giveaway or something like that. I probably won't take it out of the box or anything to make sure it's nice and sanitary. This is what the primer looks like outside of the box. This is the one that I've been using from the last Boxycharm unboxing. I think it's a pretty cute little tube. And then the very last thing in here is the Tarte Pro Glow. I haven't learned to say it since the last unboxing. Tarte Pro Glow 3 cheek palette, which comes with some like bronzer, blush, and highlight. This is the I can't do it. Palette that I received in the other Boxycharm unboxing. It's already so dirty. Inside you have two different blush options, two different highlight options, and two different bronzing options. So I personally think this is a nice little face palette. And again, I will be reserving this palette to put into a giveaway or donate or something like that. Okie dokie, so that was everything that came in the Boxycharm Boxyluxe. This month I can definitely see an emphasis on like skincare, hair care kind of stuff. I think this was a good box. I love that. I think this is just so cute. I love this little hair dryer. Does it work well? I don't know, but we'll find out. I think this is a good box, not 100% like my favorite box or anything, because I do prefer a makeup heavy kind of box. We do have some really nice brands in here: Pharmacy, Living Proof, Dr. Brandt, Tarte. So I think it's pretty good. I am interested in seeing the full-size value of it. So let's go ahead and read off these prices here. We have the Tarte Pro Glow Cheek Palette, which is $45. The Touch and Soul No Problem Prime Essence, which is $23. Then we have the Dominique Cosmetics Lip Gloss, which is $17. The PYT Mini Turbo On The Go Dryer. What does PYT stand for? It doesn't tell me. $85? Are you kidding me? I didn't pay $85 for my regular hair dryer. And it's a full-size one. Okay, $85. Then we have the Dr. Brandt, oopsies, oh no. The Dr. Brandt Clean Biotic pH Balanced Yogurt Cleanser, which is $35. The Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum, $58. Sorry, $58. And apparently this is made exclusively for Boxycharm. That's interesting. Then we have the Living Proof Full Volume Blast Stiff, which is $29. The Trace Stick Thing, which is it's on the floor, $25. Then the Skin & Co. Truffle Therapy, this stuff, which is $35. Well, dagoon, that's a lot of money. Okay, so I told you guys that the Boxycharm Boxyluxe is supposed to come with at least $250 in value. Well, apparently my box was $352 worth of stuff. I mean, 85 of it was that hairdryer, but everything else in here had like a really, really high value. So that's pretty good, I would say. I feel like I will get good use out of most of these things. Like, the hairdryer is nice because it's something you could literally use like over and over and over again. I think I'm pretty happy with the box, but I would really love to hear your all's opinions. Do you think it's worth it to just go ahead and upgrade your Boxycharm to the Boxyluxe and spend that extra money for the extra items, or what do you think? Okie dokie, so that is one box down, but really quickly I would like to talk with you guys about today's sponsor, Home Chef. As you all know, I have been using Home Chef for a little while now. We have been cooking together on this channel and creating some very delicious looking meals, if I do say so myself. I think it has been super, super fun to receive these items to your door and feel like you're able to create just like an amazing meal that you might not be able to do just on your own. For me personally, when I cook for myself, it's pretty basic stuff, just like your grilled chicken, your sweet potato, and that's about it. But with Home Chef, you do really get like a restaurant quality meal that you can make in your own home, and it just makes you feel fancy. I personally love the convenience of Home Chef. It's super easy to order on their website, and I have to say it's also really fun to like scroll through and pick the recipes that you would like to make that week. And I love being able to choose in advance what I'm going to be able to cook for that next week, because it just makes it so much easier trying to decide what I'm going to be eating. So for me at least, Home Chef has really like shaken up my dinners, and I've been really enjoying it. And if you guys would like to try it out for yourself and see if you enjoy it, you can use the link down below in my description and the code Alexandria80 for $80 off your first 4 boxes. So that means you get $20 off each of your first 4 boxes for a total of $80. And this is like the best discount that Home Chef has ever offered. So if you've been interested in trying out the service, now would be a good time to do it. So just thank you so very much, Home Chef, for sponsoring this video. It has been super fun working with you guys. And again, don't forget that link down below in the description and the code Alexandria80. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's go ahead and move on into the second box here, which is the IPSY GLAM Bag Plus. I've lost the sharp pointy thing. We'll use this for now. Oh my gosh, they're stuck on my fingers. Okay, so inside here we have the little pamphlet that will tell us about all the items inside of the box, so I'm going to go ahead and set that to the side. So no surprise. Oh, how cute. Oh, well, that's just adorable. Okay, so I got a little bit distracted, but the very first thing in here is a Tetris and IPSY palette, which is really honestly adorable. So this is what the outside of the palette looks like. It looks like a little Tetris game. That is so cute. I remember back in the day before people were literally carrying tiny computers with them in their pockets, I had a phone and it was like in the shape of a fish. I don't know why it was shaped that way. I don't know if the fish like look-alike was intentional or not, but it looked like a fish. And I only had 2 games on it. I had Tetris and I had Snake. And Tetris was like my jam. I loved that game. It was all black and white, but it was still a lot of fun. So this I'm so excited about. It looks like I got a green palette. I wonder if they have like different colors or if they're all green. So this is what the outside of the palette looks like. And then on the inside, oh, not what I was expecting. I almost feel like there's just like a tiny bit of a missed opportunity here with a Tetris palette. I was expecting maybe some more like bright bold colors or like a cooler layout for the pans or something, but these are pretty colors. These are probably more wearable than the things I was picturing in my head. We do have some kind of more unusual colors. There's kind of like an apple looking green here and like this dark navy blue, and then over here we have some more like neutrally shades. I'll get you guys some real quick swatches. Ooh, mustard yellow. I love mustard yellow. I hope it actually stays mustardy. Alright, so here we have Game Changer, the mustard yellow. Then we have Game Day, which is kind of like a shimmery pink. Next up we have this like Jolly Rancher apple green, which is Game Night, and that's a really pretty color. Then this is like a super, super pale like light cream, and this is Stack It Up. Then we have Block Party, and finally we have Game Over, which is kind of like this blue. Ooh, that didn't swatch phenomenally, to be honest. The rest of these swatched pretty well, but that blue is a little bit patchy. Okay, well that's really cute. I like the idea of it. It's something a little bit different. I just wish, I don't know, I was expecting something a little bit different from the inside. Alright, so next up we have something from PIXY. You can always tell it's PIXY from that pale green packaging. This is the PIXY by Petra Double Brush Mascara. Look how little! Oh, it's so tiny! So the first little brush here is just like the tiniest little brush ever. That would be probably really nice for like your lower lash line. And then there's a full second brush. Ooh, that might not be great. Okay, so when I pulled it out, I'm guessing this little brush goes inside the tube here, but there's like a hole at the end where a lot of mascara kind of collects, if you guys can see that. So that you're definitely gonna have to wipe off before application. And this is like a super straight little spiky bristle. That's a very like innovative idea. This is definitely the first time I've ever seen like a mascara with two wands in one. That's cool. Next up here we have something from Jolie Cosmetics or Joel 2 Cosmetics. Oh, I'm not sure. Jolie. These are Luxe Cream Mattes, and it looks like we have a little like trio of them. Here are the little trio of the lip colors. For some reason in person, these two look super similar, but this one's definitely deeper. We have like a red, a really deep like purple berry, and then kind of like a lighter berry. The packaging of this does kind of feel a little bit on the cheaper side, like super thin plastic. This Lila shade is probably, oh my gosh, no! This is probably one that I would actually wear, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little swatch of this. Oh, okay. Seems to be a pretty pigmented, but it's a little bit on like the thin side. It does say that this is a matte, so it should dry down to like a matte finish. Right now it's pretty liquidy. So these other two I'm going to pass along to somebody else because I got a full bucket, a literal bucket of liquid lipsticks that I probably need to go through and declutter. But I'll get there eventually. Okay, so the next item we have, oh, I'm actually really excited about this because I've seen this all over Instagram. I see the ladies and they like paint their like hands with it and stuff. It looks really cool. I hope we got a good color. This is the Suva Beauty Hydroliner Cake Eyeliner. I'm actually pretty excited about this. I know it's just an eyeliner, but the Instagram like little videos make it look so cool. Oh, okay, well I got the shade black. Not as fun as some of the colors that I've seen on Instagram. They have like crazy neons and things like that. But I'm sure I'll probably get more use out of this than like a crazy neon. It does look like there's a lot in here, and I feel like you would get a ton of uses out of this. I'm guessing that's why they also included this little Suva Beauty brush. It's super, super fine and detailed. So like the little tip here is barely visible on the camera. This is literally like the smallest detail brush I've ever seen, but I'm sure it'd be super helpful in getting like a really fine, precise line for your eyeliner. Right, so those two are kind of like a little set, and then the very last thing in here, which is pretty nice, very excited about this, we have something from Sunday Riley, which is like a super expensive but expensive brand. This looks like a full size of the Vitamin C Rich Hydration Cream, and like it's in a nice glass bottle. It's a very, very good size. It says that there are 50 G's, 50 grams or 1.7 ounces in here. Ooh, it's kind of yellow. It smells like oranges. Oh, it smells good. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. It is just kind of like a pale yellow. It says you're supposed to use this morning and night, so I will be trying this out today. It smells really good. All right, you guys, so that was everything that came in the IPSY Glam Bag Plus for this month. Trying to gather my thoughts about it. I feel like there are definitely some very interesting items in here. I like the Tetris palette. I think it's cool that they collabed with somebody. I actually don't know like who made this or what brand made this. It's definitely a cool idea. I just think maybe there is like a potential missed opportunity inside here for a Tetris palette, but I like the idea of it. I love that we got a full-size Sunday Riley thing because I wouldn't buy this on my own, so that's really nice that it came in this box. And like I said, very excited to try out this eyeliner because that's Instagram videos. It just looks so satisfying, so this will be fun. Then the lip product, it's still not fully dry and it is transferring. This one I'm not 100% sure about just yet. So let's go ahead and read some of the prices of these items here so you can get a value for this box. Oh, I don't know about that one. Yeah, I feel like I'm already okay, so they're telling me that the Jolie Cosmetics Luxe Cream Matte Trio is $54. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I don't think you should spend $54 on this. If you're interested in it, they could be the most amazing lipsticks ever, but right now it still hasn't dried down, still transferring. I don't think I'll spend $54 on it. Then we have the Sunday Riley CEO Vitamin C Rich Hydration Cream, which is $65. And that sounds about right to me because Sunday Riley is very, very pricey. Then we have the eyeliner and the brush set, which together is $26. The IPSY Tetris palette, which is $24, and the Pixie by Petra mascara, which is $18, which seems a little bit pricey for PIXY since it is a drugstore brand. All right, let's go ahead and add this up. I guess I'll just type in 54 for that first little item. All right, so my total came to $187, which is over the $120 that they say that you're supposed to get in each of these boxes, which is good. However, I don't think that you should pay $54 for this. Let me know if you've tried this brand before or you've tried this trio and you think it's probably worth that much. I'm not saying that the retail value is not set to $54. It very well could be. I just don't know for myself right now if it would be worth that much money. Okay, right now I'm trying to figure out which box I think I like better. It's a little bit hard to judge these because they are different prices, but I definitely like things from either of them. Right now I'm being a little bit more swayed by Boxyluxe, but I am very excited about the Sunday Riley product in the IPSY, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think Boxyluxe is kind of getting me right now. But I would love to know what you guys think down below in the comments. But let me know which box you think is better. So I'm going to try to like really quick get ready with all of these items. I have to leave for work so soon. Should have filmed this video much earlier, but I'm pretty constantly parked in like the procrastination station. Now I have to kind of hurry just a little bit, but I'm going to do my best to try on all these items on my face and give you guys my opinions. There are some items that I will not be testing out right now because they're like cleansers or like hair stuff, and I don't need to dry my hair right now, so I won't be testing out that precious little hair dryer, but I think it's so cute. I am going to put on some of this Sunday Riley cream. I'm very excited about that. Looks kind of like mayonnaise. Oh, it's really thick. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of oranges. Okay, then on top of that, I am going to use the No Problem Primer that I have been using already. And somebody mentioned that they think you're supposed to like pat this onto your face, so that's what I'm going to do. Because we didn't get too much in the way of like face stuff, I'm going to go ahead and do my, what was I going to say? Foundation, powder, and like my eyebrows and stuff off camera, and then I'll be right back. Alright you guys, I have never put my foundation on faster. Is it covering my entire face? Questionable. What's this random brown mark on my forehead? Also questionable. I'm going to test out this face spray. I'm assuming it can go over makeup. Can be used to set makeup as well throughout the day, so I'm going to try it on my makeup. I wish I had my like weird little Axl Rose headband. See if this has a nice fine mister to it. Oh, it really does. Maybe we can like do one of these numbers. There we go. I hate spraying myself with stuff. Okay, now that I'm slightly damp, that smells really nice. It does smell refreshing. I will have to say it was a fine mist, but every now and then you get like a little rogue hunk of spray in your face, but it does feel pretty nice. Where'd my booty blender go? Oh, oops. Okay, typically I would do that after I did like the rest of my face, but I wasn't thinking. So I'm gonna bronze and all that kind of stuff now. Hopefully it doesn't turn out too chunky. Things are still just a tiny bit tacky. All right, so from the Tarte palette, I'm gonna use this bronzer over here in the corner. It may be a little heavy-handed there. That's a little bit more subtle. World's worst nose contour. Then I think I'm going to pop on this little blush over here. And then finally I'm going to do a mix of these two highlights here in the center. One's definitely more golden and one's a little bit lighter and pink. Alright, so the base of the face is done. I do like this little palette. I'll probably use it quite a bit. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on to the Tetris eyeshadow palette. I get so nervous about putting on eyeshadow. I don't know why. I don't also really know what kind of like look you could create just like with using one of these. I guess you could create a pretty cool look, but for what I'm going for, which is just a super fast everyday kind of thing, it might be a little bit difficult. There's no like neutral kind of deep matte or anything to put in the crease. You can use Stack It Up though to set the eyes, so I'm gonna do that really fast first. I'm gonna use this Anastasia Soft Glam palette. It's just so covered in stuff. I love the texture of these palettes, but they're just like dirt collectors. Just to pick out kind of a neutral shade to put in the crease. I haven't even sped this up. That's literally how fast I'm putting this in my crease. Alright, and with that very, very quickly put in the crease, I think I'm going to take this pretty green shade here and just pack that on the lid, see how it works. I'll try it first without like any type of sticky base, but then I might have to use some like concealer or something. Oh my. Oh wow. That's green. Okay. It's definitely kind of more almost a yellowy neon green on the actual lid, but it is pretty. It seems to be going on without any type of base. Ooh, hopefully that wears well throughout the day because that's a bright green. Okay, that's actually really pretty. I like that shade. I feel like it would be even more pigmented if you did lay down like a concealer or eye primer or something like that. But ain't nobody got time for that today. We have 10 minutes to get out of here, which should make trying this eyeliner out for the very first time quite interesting. So this is the cake liner. You are supposed to wet this brush. The only water I have near me currently is Deer Park sparkling berry water, so we're gonna use it. Oh, it's fizzing. And then you're supposed to go into the cake liner and get it wet. Oh, stop bubbling so much. Oh, it is going on pretty pigmented. All right, can't wait to mess up this makeup in one fell swoop with this brush. This is pretty pigmented and it does seem like it's gonna dry really, really matte. Not the best shape of eyeliner I've ever done. It's real stumpy looking, but that's okay. Wow, it's almost amazing how much those don't match. Oh, I think I made it worse. Okay, so that was it quickly applied. Do they match? Not at all. What were we really expecting here? I actually like how it went on and I feel like this would last you literally forever as long as you keep the cap on and that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm going to quickly try the torture device that is this eyelash curler and see if I can do it. Oh, look at that. That is the fastest and easiest I've ever curled my eyelashes, but granted, I haven't curled my eyelashes in like 6 years. Let's try both of these mascaras. I'll try this Trace Stick on the side and the Pixie on the side over here. I actually kind of like how this Trace Stick is applying. It's giving me a good amount of volume. Maybe not like the best mascara I've ever used, but I think it's working pretty well. And then we'll try the bigger Pixie wand over here. It's definitely working. It's not laying down the product nearly as quickly as the Trace Stick one did. I feel like it's having a harder time grabbing the lash because those little bristles are so short. It's also getting little black dots all over my eye. I feel like it's a bit on the wet side, so I'm actually going to go back in with the Trace Stick over here and kind of fix that up a little bit. Oh, we got some spatter lashes going on. And I am going to try this tiny, tiny, tiny little wand on my bottom lashes just to see how that works out. I think the size is nice for a bottom lash. Again, it's just having kind of a hard time grabbing them because the wand is so small. And then the very last thing, I'm going to try out this Jolie Cosmetics lip stiff. Oh, it's so purple. Oh my goodness. Okay. Maybe I'll try a very small amount of it and then rub it together with some of this lip gloss because I don't know if I'm really feeling green eyes and purple lips today at work. So we're just gonna mix this together with some lip gloss. Alright you guys, so there's everything on my face. And yes, I do think I am gonna wear this tie-dye shirt to work today. I'm just gonna be full of color. I really ended up liking that green eyeshadow more than I expected. It went on really nicely, very pigmented. I really hope the rest of the palette performs that way because I think it went on pretty good. I really like the Sunday Riley cream, very thick and luxurious feeling, and altogether I think things came together pretty well. Still don't think these are worth $54, but that's just me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about these boxes down below in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinions on if you think it's worth it to upgrade, which box you should upgrade to. Just let me know everything you guys think down below. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, that is all I have for you guys today, so thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!